Hi guys, welcome back to Prem Talk. Yet another video, and this is going to be a preview of Benfica versus Chelsea, last 16 stage of the FIFA Club World Cup, uh, and it'll be tomorrow 11 p.m. East African time. So this is just going to be a preview. You know the drill. I'll be giving you the predicted lineups, uh, which players I expect to see big performances from, and of course the prediction of how I predict that the game will go, and the scoreline, of course. So welcome guys to the video, and let's get started. So first things first, uh, Chelsea Football Club. We get into this next round of the competition having finished second in our group, in behind Flamengo of Brazil. So Benfica, they come into this game having finished top, and we will be facing them at the last 16 stage. So definitely it's going to be a tough game, very very tough game, a fellow European side. But what's actually interesting is that we actually have history against this Benfica side. If you do remember well, even I believe in the season that we won the Champions League, we did come across them. It must have been either last 16 or the quarterfinals. We also did, we won that game, of course. And then we did come up against them in the Europa League final, literally in the following year in 2013. That was after the 2012 Champions League win, beating them again 2-1, which gave us the Europa League title. So it is a team that is going to be a very difficult team to face, coming up against the likes of Angel Di Maria, Nicolas Otamendi, and some top youth talents in there, in Antonio Silva at centre back, I believe 21 years old in there. So this is going to be a bit of a tough game for Chelsea Football Club, and we are going to be able to have to watch the threats. They do have a lot of threats, especially in attack, with, of course, as I've said, Angel Di Maria in there, Andrea Sheldrop, left-sided winger, Kerem Altukoglu, among others. So we need to be really careful about that threat that they pose. Uh, at the back, I believe we can be able to get at them because they do leave a lot of space in behind their fullbacks, because the fullbacks love to bomb high a lot. So if there's anything, I expect our two wingers that start, I anticipate that is going to be Pedro Neto on one side, and we could see an inside forward used on that side. So I'll not be surprised if we see yet another stint of maybe Cole Palmer in there, something that I do not want to see. But ideally, we need two wingers that will be able to take on their respective fullbacks or wide-sided centre backs if they decide to play a back three. So getting on with the video, I will allow to do the predicted lineup. And it's going to be back to Robert Sanchez in goal. Philip Jorgensen did play the Esperance Tunis game, got a deserved clean sheet, and literally had nothing to do in that game. He was just there, I believe, playing the ball a lot with his feet. If I were to count the amount of times that he did hold the ball with his hand, which was very rare. So Robert Sanchez returns in goal for this one, and the back four is going to be. I do anticipate that Reece James will play, so he starts at right back. The two centre backs are going to be Tosin and Levi Colwill, who will return back into the lineup, and Marco Correa, of course, who got a deserved full rest. He didn't play at all, like in the Esperance game. So Marco Correa left back. We move on now into the midfield, and it's going to be Enzo and Moises Caicedo. Uh, Although Enzo did play 60 minutes, I do anticipate that he will start and then come off a bit later. So Enzo and Caicedo in the midfield. And then we move on now forward into the attacking areas. And this is where what I would love to see is, although as much as I don't like this, but Noni Madueke on the left, Pedro Neto on the right, Cole Palmer, who I am going to talk about further ahead in this video, Cole Palmer in the 10, and Liam Delap because there's no one else. Nico Jackson decided to get himself sent off, so he's still suspended for this game. So Liam Delap up top, Palmer in the 10, and of course the two wingers. For my choice will be Noni Madueke on the left and Pedro Neto on the right. So that is the lineup that I would choose to go for. If I were to explain just, unit by unit, the keeper and the defense, Robert Sanchez, I do anticipate will come back. Tosin should retain his place. He is showing a lot of good play, a lot of leadership qualities at the back. And as I've always said, that the one thing that him, Wesley Fofana, Mamadou Sarr, they all have ahead of Trevor Chalobah is the fact that they play out from the back at a far much uh, better quality than what Trevor Chalobah offers. But of course, Trevor Chalobah is more of defensively a stout. So Tosin retains his place for me there to partner, of course, the always starting Levi Colwill. We need his passes out from the back. And then, of course, Marco Correa is, the choice. Of course, that one we all know he's the only left back in there. So Marco Correa left back, Rhys James at right back, with Robert Sanchez in goal. Then in midfield, I do anticipate, of course, the return of Moises Caicedo. Those two speak for themselves. They are the starters, and I expect a big game from both of them. Enzo had a really good game in the Esperance Tunis game. He got 2 assists to his name, and I hope that he may continue to stack up on those attacking returns. So up top, I will now talk about Cole Palmer. He is the one that I'm really looking to in this game because, all honesty, uh, in 2025, he has had, if I am to count properly, 5, if not 4, good games for Chelsea. And that is so poor because we expect a lot more from him. Although my opinion on him has been he has been very overhyped. He is a young player with a lot of quality, and that quality should show if he's given enough time to grow. And I feel like people have jumped on the bandwagon of him being a superstar way too early because he does still make a lot of silly mistakes, especially on the ball. Decision making in the final third has really gone down from the first half of the season, and he needs to get back to always playing the simple pass. If he has a chance to shoot, just take the simple option to shoot. Do not overcomplicate, always looking for the harder attempt. Look for the easier attempt. And I believe he'll get back into the group soon because he's a very important player for us. And in all honesty, currently there's no backup for him because we all know that Christopher Nkunku might end up leaving. Ideally, he should end up leaving because he doesn't really offer much, as I mentioned. So Cole Palmer needs to step up a lot. And if we are going to get into the final, he is going to be one of the reasons why. So we need him to step up. Pedro Neto has had a really wonderful tournament. And in all honesty, really wonderful last 3 months. He has been on fire. uh, helping the team, attacking wise, defensively, working hard for the team, always being there, crunching tackles, moving forward, runs in behind, dribbles, whatnot. And it's so happy to see. It's so glad to see. So Pedro Neto should continue in the same vein. And another one that, in all honesty, right now is just fighting for his future at the club is Noni Madueke. We all know that Estevao William will be coming in for the summer, especially just after the tournament has ended for Palmeiras. So Noni Madueke, literally, his time at Chelsea, at least as a right winger, is over. He should not be there anymore. So he's playing a lot on the left because at the moment there is no one else to play there. And you can't start Tyrick George because it's a lot of pressure on him. So Noni Madueke has a lot of work to do in terms of fighting for his place in the squad, let alone in the Chelsea first 11. So my preference will be for him to get sold, especially once we complete a signing of a left winger. Noni Madueke is the one who should leave, and then Liam Delap speaks for itself. That one speaks for itself. So uh, that is my explained reason for the lineup that I have chosen. Of course, subs will come into to play later on in the game, and I do hope among the subs that I get to see more of Dario Sugo, Andre Santos, and Mamadou Sa in there. Let me not see Chaloba coming off the bench because we already know what he gives us. So uh, moving on to my prediction of the game, I would predict 2-1 victory for Chelsea and for us to get through to the next round. And I do hope that in the next round, uh, you, hopefully, we do get there, that we face Palmeiras, because I love to see how Estevao Willian copes against the best left back, in all honesty, for me in this season at least. He has been wonderful in Marco Correa. So I would really like to see that matchup between Estevao William and Marco Correa. That's my prediction of the game, and hope that we end up winning and get through to the quarterfinals. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you all on Monday.